Now that we have a list of jobs that we can select in this page, we are ready to repurpose the AddJobPage class so that we can use it to edit a job. And since we're going to use this page both for editing and creating new jobs, then I think we should rename it to AddJobPage. And I'm also going to rename this file to AddJobPage, like this. And the next change that I want to make is to add a new final job variable to this class and add it as an input argument to the constructor. And the reason that I'm adding this argument is that when we want to create a new job, we can pass a null value or omit this argument altogether. And when we select a job for editing, then we can pass in a job object. And since we present this page by calling this static show method, then here we should also add a job argument that we can forward to the constructor, like this. And I'm going to make this a named parameter so that it is more explicit. And now that I've made this change, we can get back to the jobs page and we can use the onTap callback to call edit job page.show with context and job equals job, like this. Okay, so let's hot reload. And now when I press on any of these jobs, then the edit page is presented. However, we can see that the title of the page is still new job and both form fields are empty. So let's fix this. And changing the title is easy. So we can scroll down to the build method and all we have to do here is add a condition here that checks if widget.job equals null, question mark, then the new job string, and then colon edit job, like this. And now we can hot reload again and we can see that the title has updated. Next, I want to show you how to update this widget so that the job name and the rate per hour are loaded when the page appears. And to do that, we can scroll up and here we can override the init state method of our state class. And we're going to call super.initState. And then we can add this condition. If widget.job is not null, then underscore name equals widget.job.name and underscore rate per hour equals widget.job.rate per hour. So this code assigns some initial values to our local variables if the job is not null. And then we can scroll down to the declaration of the text form fields. And here we can add a new argument called initial value. And for the job name, we can add a name. And we can do the same thing for the rate per hour and pass an initial value. And here we can use string interpolation to say rate per hour, like this. And now I can hot reload again. And this time the form fields are not updated, but this is only because the init state is not executed when we hot reload. So to get around that, we can just dismiss the form. And then if we select our job once again, then we can see that the name and the rate per hour are now set. Okay, so before we move on, we should also check that creating new jobs still works as expected. So I can dismiss this page and then I can press on the plus button and I can see that the rate per hour says null. And this is a small bug that I've just added and I can fix this over here by checking if rate per hour is not null, question mark, and then colon at the end, and then null over here. And then I can hot reload, and if I dismiss the page and open it again, I can see that this field is now empty as expected. Okay, so let's continue on the next video.